Hello everybody, how's it going? This is MrYourWilly for another episode of Minecraft with Thaumcraft. Let's get some of these blocks put in because I got quite a bit of lapis lazuli from that mine. I didn't realize I had so much. So definitely gonna put all that away, and kind of missing my project table right about now, but that's okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and get working on some of these items that I need. I want some seals. I'm gonna need a few more of these, so let me think. Probably 3 for now. And by the way, I got some cobblestone slabs because I was testing something and I accidentally screwed up. So, at least I just got cobblestone slabs and it's not the end of the world. I can just burn it for energy if I need it or something like that. Let's dump all this extra junk away. Brains. Oh yeah, from that zombie and the vis crystal. And I wonder if I can burn this. I don't want that in my inventory just in case I die. This would be kind of sucky. And just smelt you. See if I can burn a saddle. Oh yeah. See, saddles do have a use. They give you vis. Don't need this. Snowballs I'll save for another nether battle. The Battle of Nether. I think that's a little bit better. Oh wow. I got a good amount of vis from that one saddle. I'm kind of surprised. I didn't think it would be that high end or amazing. So I'm gonna let that smelt away while I take a nap. So I'm going to work a little bit more on my farm today. That's going to be my primary focus, is working on that farm. And perfect. So I wanted 3 of these because I think that's how many runes or spells I'm going to cast. Oh, there it is. I was like, where'd it go? I'm like, I swear I had it with me. I also need, I think about it, a few more runes. What crystals do I got? I got a V's crystal, I got a fiery crystal, I got 1 aqueous crystal, and some vaporous crystals. Fire, water, air, earth, feast. I need a taint, I think. Because what I want to craft is this. Yeah, I do need a taint. 1, 2, 3, 4. Might as well get 4 started. Oops, that's not what I want. I'm going to... I don't remember. I usually like just grab all the taint when I have it. So, trying to think if there's any. I'm surprised I used all of my tainted crystals. Well, I know a way of getting a tainted crystal. Can't remember what the dang item's name off the top of my head, but I know what it is. Let me go to I want what I can't seem to find. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Condenser. So I need a Vs crystal, a pipe, some wood. So I got 3 wood. Got a Vs crystal. I need more Vs crystals. And a pipe and 2 iron. Now I have a comment about this. Let me grab it. I was going to make this anyways, but he suggested that I make it right now. Sorry, it's like 2 a.m. in the morning right now, so I'm not really prepared. I forgot to copy all of my comments over to like a Word document before I started, which is kind of stupid on my part. Hold on. Let me just quickly look here. Starburst 98 says, you should make a condenser. Will solve your mass need for this. Well, it won't solve my mass need for this because a condenser, as you'll see in a bit, is relatively slow. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but it does use up these crystals and give me Vs for it. I wonder if that... No, that won't work. You are in my way. Do I have an axe on me? I have an axe in here. Let me just quickly grab my axe. Oh yeah, I was going to toss the zombie flesh away. Get up on my pedestal. I really should put this on top of that, but whatever. It's not the end of the world. As much as you guys would like to believe it is. So I'm going to kind of make a chimney stack out here with some more condensers, or not condensers, conductors, which I don't even have on me. So if I, it's like one thing or another. There we go. Okay. So if I put a conductor here, and then a filter here and there, it's kind of like a chimney stack, I guess you could say. And then I can close it off like so. There you go. So now it'll kind of be pumped outside, even though it really doesn't matter. It kind of looks cool that way, I guess. You take my stuff back and put you right there. And as you can see, right there, it's connected to the tank, which is awesome because what I can do is in here, I can put a crystal. Now, I don't want to use those crystals because I'm going to use them somewhere else. But seeing as I have so many vaporous crystals currently, I'll use one of those. Let me put this in here and show you what it does. Now, first off, this is a moon phase detector. I'm just going to quickly turn into cheat mode and cycle through the days. As you can see, it goes throughout the different moon phases, right? So the more full the moon is, the quicker this thing will run. So you want it on full moons, but obviously you can't predict it. It's just, you know, once every, 4 Minecraft days or 8 Minecraft days, something like that, you get some awesome speed boosts. And then every 4 days after that, it's really slow. So it kind of cycles. Now it will use up this crystal slowly, draining the crystal and turning it into pure vis. This stuff, throwing it into the crucible like so, gives me, you know, a fraction of tint. It's like 50% vis, 50% taint. This is 100% Vs, and it will slowly fill up this tank while I'm not around. It does use up the crystals, which are kind of on short demand. I'm going to collect them more right now, and I'll explain why in one sec. Let me just get this link up, because if you guys don't know, from my last episode, Thaumcraft 2 updated for 1.2.5. They also updated a lot of little things about Thaumcraft, as well as actually updated or added some items. So if I go in here, you've got, you know, a couple different items that are brand new to the game. Once again, these are ones that you have to discover, and the nice thing about it is, see, these aren't all the discoveries. There's actually more discoveries than this. But you get this cool little Thaumanicon. It sounds kind of like Comic-Con, but without the sexy, scantily clad ladies in Pokemon outfits. So, alright. I just clicked the wrong button. Come on, bookmarks. Thaumcraft 2's website. So I'm just going to go ahead and quickly go over some of the key points that have been changed. Some of the things that kind of affect... Oh, wow. They just updated it to 2.1.1. Like, literally, I checked this thing 5-10 minutes ago, right before I started the recording. And they just updated it again. So I'm technically out of date at the moment. So I'll go over what that changes for you guys. Sorry about being in the boring screen here. So one of the main changes is that aura growth. Aura growth. So, you know, if you have... Oh, I don't have it in this chest. I have it in this chest. If I have... Where is it? Oh, I found it. So, see that little bar at the bottom right there? It's, they shrunk it in a previous update. Now, aura growth from crystals. So, you know, the crystals themselves, how I told you they slowly grow more crystals on them. Only occur when the aura and taint levels in the area, so you see the aura bar and the taint bar, are very low, below 10% of the maximum. As you can tell in this chunk right now, I'm like near 75-80%. So yeah, I'm not going to get growth of crystals in this area anytime soon. But, geez, I'm like... I guess I could dump some of this iron in here. So yeah, that's why I don't mind grabbing crystals from... Oh, you just... whatever. I was trying to save that because I needed it, but, you know, I have more iron up here. So let me just dump the rest of this iron in, I guess. Get some more vis. It's not a lot of vis, but, I mean, I need it. But yeah, so the... So there's the... Vis one. So yeah, they won't grow as much anymore, and especially in areas that I have produced a lot of vis in the atmosphere. So that is something that I do need to be, you know, cautious of. So I have everything but taint. So let me get one more of those nitro things up, so I can start getting the taint one. And the reason why this was changed, as they say in the wiki, that it was changed since eventually areas or auras would max out in unused chunks. So chunks that I'm not currently active in would actually eventually start maxing out, because these things would start, the crystals would slowly grow naturally and start expanding and making the natural aura of the area bigger and bigger and bigger until, you know, it just eventually maxed out, which isn't, you know, a good thing, and the fact that it doesn't make for very fun gameplay. So that was changed. High and low aura doesn't create grassland and deserts anymore. If you guys remember, in an earlier episode I showed you my beaches, how they were slowly growing grass on them because of the ore was so high that it was technically being considered a viable life area, so it's turning the beaches into grasslands slowly. You can even probably see it from up here. It doesn't do that anymore. Ooh. Yeah, see, you can even see kind of like little splotches of grassland were forming in my beaches, even way over there, making it unnatural looking. So he's removed it temporarily. You know how taint can eventually corrupt areas? Well, before that would only happen once the taint got bad enough. Now there can actually be pre-tainted areas that are already corrupt. Of course, this being a previously generated world, I won't have that unless I explore further than what I've actually got. That's going to take a while. That's okay. So what I'm going to do is... Oh, you know what I wanted to do? I'm going to destroy this this earthen crystal here. Because I want to research. Get down here, you. That and it'll kind of help lower the aura in the area and hopefully promote growth of more crystals in other areas. Who knows? That's my hope, at least. And then we'll start getting together, or get working on, the stuff that I want to do. Ooh, fragment of eldritch knowledge. I got that. And I'm out of paper. Wonderful. So I'm going to put this in here because it will, the lapis lazuli will increase it a bit. I would prefer bookshelves, and if I can get enough paper, I'll make bookshelves and put that instead of the lapis lazuli. Wow, my reed farm has grown when I wasn't around. Nice. So let's see if any fell in the water. A little bit over here. Vis conducts have been changed a bit. They now have a pressure value to them. So where before they would all be considered equal, now certain machines require more pressure, especially when being used. And you can tell that through this. So this has a capacity of 0, not using anything. But if I click here, you see how it now has that 10 Vis TCB, 10 taint TCB. This doesn't say anything, but if it was being used, it would say 50, or I think 50 Vis TCB. That's the pressure that it has. So this has a pressure of 10. So that means if I have some pipes connected to it, let's pretend I have pipes going out here to another crucible. I put stuff in here, and it will slowly go into the tank here. And then if I have another pipe going this way, but it's not going to anything, it doesn't go this direction because pipes just by themselves has a much lower, I don't think I can hit that. Nope. Much lower pressure value to them. So that has been changed. So now you have to build pumps, which you can actually craft without learning. If I can, oh, they're way up here on the items stuff. There we are. These pumps will add pressure to pipes if you want to force it in a certain direction. So let's get the paper going. And get some bookshelves built. So let's see, I just need 3 books. Oh no, 6 books because I want 2 bookshelves. At least 2 bookshelves. Ah, crud. I forgot to make planks first. Now... Wow, I just had enough to make 2 bookshelves. They added a whole bunch of new tools, a couple bug fixes, a few new seals, like these seals. They added a couple new ones. So let's remove this and add this for now and just add a piece of paper in here. So with the newest new update that they literally just added, which I don't have right now, but I'll have by the next video, naturally spawning taint areas are now much richer, but can be configured, their rarity in the config file. Taint spores now only make an appearance when taint levels rise above 60%. Dark infusers should behave itself now. Apparently they were bugged. What? Oh, crud. I wasn't paying attention and didn't realize that the crystals were learning by themselves. Stupid me. Oh well, you were all probably like, what are you doing? Pay attention. And that's what I get for not paying attention. But I'll live. I'll just get more crystals later, I guess. I thought I only put one paper in there, but I guess because it failed, it didn't use up the paper, and so it kept trying. Traveling chunks now remember how many slots they have, and a few more minor bug fixes and things like that. So that apparently is added today. And that's pretty much it for that stuff. How much leather? I don't have enough. Crazy Monkey says that I should make a backpack, but I don't have the leather, and I killed all the cows on the island. So I can't make more leather. But that's okay. I'm going to make some of these. Hold on. Some of these combos that I need to make. I have my boots on. Good. Okay. Wow, I forgot my hoe. I forgot my hoe, man. It's not a good thing to forget. It's okay. I'll just make another one. Okay, I was gonna say I have to have 2 cobblestone. Seriously. So I pretty much am gonna put melons here and there. And then I want water here to start for the reeds. I don't even have a bucket of water. See, look at how prepared I am. Hold on. Alright, so I went down to my mine, got some stuff. I made another crystal, which is great because what I was going to make, I can make now. I just need some stuff. Let me just remember. Okay, I need one of these and one of these. Because in here, let me put that and that together. This plus this. And over here is a tainted crystal. I put in the vaporous, which gives me the air rune, and it eventually depletes it into a tainted crystal. I can put the tainted in here and it'll produce taint, but I don't want that. If I can put the tainted crystal in here and get the dark rune. Now I have one of every rune, I believe. I need another aqueous one. Do I have another aqueous? Son of a gun. Alright, I'll just use this aqueous one, I guess. I'm running out of space here. Hold on. And I need one of each. So that and a tainted plus one of each of the 4 elements. I also need... I can't remember if it's a compass or a gold bar. But what I do need is the Vs detector, which means I need another Vs crystal. Do I have another Vs crystal? Oh wow, I'm just like running out of everything here. I need to kill something. I can show you one use of the depleted crystal. If you put a depleted crystal in here, oh, it doesn't work anymore. You used to be able to get a little bit of V's from it because it was depleted but not completely gone. Oh well, you can't do that anymore, I guess. Maybe that was just a bug. Well, I guess I won't be able to craft the item I was going to show you. Never mind. let's just let's get to crafting some of these other items then. Oh, I need seeds. I almost forgot. Oh, really? Hold on. I just wanted to make it daytime because, you know, it's boring being night. And we want to fill this up. So let's start on that. This will be my reed farm and my... Come on. I want you right there. Aha, got it. Alright, now I should be able to grab... Oh, come on. Fine. You know what? Seeing as you guys are being a pain, there we go. What? Fine. There. There. Not there. Whoops. I forgot that was a full bucket. And hello. How are you? Ow. Jerk. So that will hydrate the melons over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, perfect. And the melons over here. Now I don't want the melon growing here or here. That's where I meant to put it, not there. And actually I don't want them growing here either, so just put a wall up so that they spawn where I want them to. And then I'll put the melons in, which I don't think I have enough slices. Oh no, I have slices on me, so 2 more slices. At least it's easy to get seeds. I mean, really easy to get seeds. So that's where my melon farm will be. Now, trying to figure out where I want to put this stuff. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, that's not right. Should be 1 more. Alright, so these runes are placed in a manner like so. Ah, shoot. There we go. I wanted to put my smooth stone, which I don't even have on me. Oh, really? Did you just do that? I didn't even know you could put them on top of furnaces. Apparently, you can put them on top of furnaces. Oh, wow. Not cool. I had like a ton of smooth stone, and then the moment I need smooth stone, what do I don't have it. Okay, let's just let that smelt. While I figure out how I want to hydrate this, because if you guys don't know, it only hydrates... Wait, this isn't correct. Oh, this is too far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I made it too big. I was like, this doesn't seem right. This seems like a non-square to me. So these runes, by default, on their normal size, affect a 5x5 area, like so. Now, water, 1, 2, 3, 4, water's up to this point. So doesn't really cover everything that I need, but what I can do is temporarily just do this, and I can put water in here, which is what I'm going to do. So if I get my, oh, I forgot that these, shoot. I haven't put the roof on yet, so let me just cover this up with dirt. Alright, so if I put water like so, I can cover that spot up and it won't affect this. Yet it will water a 1, 2, 3, 4 block range. Obviously it won't cover everything. I still need to have at least a water bucket here to cover it all. And there is a rune for this, but I don't want to use it because when I was doing my testing, it really didn't help, actually. It was kind of inefficient. Alright, so this will be where my wheat field is for now. This whole thing will be expanded upon, so no worries there. But for now, this is fine for me. How are you doing on smooth stone? Perfect. That's all I needed. So I want smooth stone here for my symbol. So if I put my symbol here, I can put runes on top of it. So which runes do I want to use? Well, I want things to help me with growth. I want things that help me with harvesting, with planting, with making things work. You know, those kind of stuff would be really nice to have. So what do I got? Well, I got this one, which replant saplings and seeds. So let me go ahead and put that in. So if I put a green one first, which is earth, so you know, nature, and then a magic rune, this will replant seeds. And if there's a chest next to it, like so, a retarded chest nonetheless, but a chest, come on, I want to get it facing the right way. There we go. And you put seeds in it. This is one of the new updates that they did in 2.1. It should, there we go, plant from the chest along there. I'm not sure why it reached so far. It was supposed to be a 5x5 area, but it obviously is bigger than that. How big is this thing? Well, let's find out. Obviously, it's bigger than what I thought, which is good, I guess. Means I could probably use less runes. So I'll just like hoe this whole area, I guess. And I'll go one further out, I think, to because the water will hydrate all the way up to the wall. That's why I built this the thickness that I did. Sweet. Now, obviously, we got something to plant. Now we need something to harvest. So what we got for harvesting, I put this here. Yeah, I do know that that's not center, but that's just the way it's going to be. Sorry for those people who are OCD about that one wall. Obviously, I need another rune seal. I'm going to walk across my field, which makes no difference. Put that up here. And I want, once again, a earth, because that has to do with nature. And I do want water. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. Yes. So if I put water next to this, and once again, a chest, which I could put the chest right there. Really? Why are you being so dumb? Wow, whatever. It will harvest crops. So if I actually, you know what? I'm pretty sure that this thing will harvest and put it in a chest that's within 2 blocks of the rune. So I probably don't need that there anymore. Before you needed it like close by. And I'll show you a problem with the harvesting, which is why I needed to make 3 runes. Come on, you can do it. See, it'll harvest it, right? And it'll just leave the wheat there. That's not cool. Obviously, we don't want the wheat to just hang out and be worthless. So we need a way of gathering this. So let me quickly get the rune for that because I accidentally left it up at the house like a noob. Yay, Noobville. Alright, just a side note. I came up here to put one of these crystals in. And my condenser is not working. Now, I'm not really sure why. Just going to remove it here. Really? Stop auto switching. I'm going to put it back. And actually, I'll try it with the depleted crystal first. See? Told ya, depleted crystals can go in there. I don't know. It's probably a bug or something. It doesn't have a lot of V's in it. Because obviously it's depleted. But it's not empty. So I was going to put one of those in there. But yeah. Note to self. They're a little buggy. So if you try and put a crystal back in and it doesn't work, break it, put it back. I'm not really sure why that is. It shouldn't have had a problem. I love how I barely take fall damage. It's like 1 heart. It's like, I'll live. Okay. Really? Really? In my field. Come on, over here. Over here. Come on. Oh, I'm not that fast. I'm walking. Do not blow up at my tree. Rah, douche. I knew he was going to do that too. I hate creeper holes. Alright, let me just flatten this out a bit. Alright. Really? Rah. 1 more dirt. There. Ha. It was always like that. You imagined the creeper. It was never there. Okay, anyways. The last rune that I want to put on here will actually be beneficial to me. So, if you remember, it's a 5x5 area. So, I'm going to say 1, 2, 3. And then 2 above it is the normal range. So, you know, it's not really going to get what I want in this field. But I'm going to try it anyways. So if it doesn't work in this position, then I'll have to move it. And I'll just give myself the runes back. Because I'm a noob. So what you need is you need an air one, which obviously affects air. And then you want a dark one, which will suck nearby enemy or things into it. So if I toss a cobblestone over there, see, kind of sucks it in. So I can kind of test if it will work. Wow, that is quite the range, actually. So yeah. My worries are for naught. And then I put another one in here. And what this will do, it will suck items in and put it in a chest. Now, in 2.0.2, that was bugged. it would just hold it. Now it will actually put it in a chest within 2 block range. Let's see, did I put it in here? Sweet. So let's grow some of this stuff. Now the harvester will eventually notice, oh, this needs to be harvested. Break the wheat eventually, and then that will grab the wheat, put it in a chest and the seeds. The planter will notice that there's seeds in this chest here, see, seeds, and it takes it out and then it plants it, and the cycle will continue. So sweet. I'm not really sure why you didn't get put in the chest. Maybe because I was opening the chest? Huh. Maybe because I was opening the chest, it glitched out on that. I hope I don't lose seeds because of that. It was buggy in the previous version. It would just like hold it in front of the jet. It actually wouldn't put it in front of anything. Why? Why do you do such annoyance to me? Okay. And my melon farm will slowly grow. Got some runes down. Got the beginning of my wheat farm. Wow, it planted one all the way over here. That's quite a distance. And eventually, because wheat gets seeds exponentially, every wheat that you plant has a chance of giving you 2. If not, it'll give you 1, so at least you can always replant the 1 back and then get 2 later on. So that wheat farm will eventually grow out to the point where I'll have more seeds than I have spots to put wheat. Come on, up. Alright. See, there's like 3 seeds right there. So let's just go ahead and just quickly put this down. Now there's a whole bunch of other runes, like tons of runes that you can craft, and you can put in a whole bunch of different combinations, and I will show you some of them. I probably won't show you all, and if, you know, by the end of the season there's one that I didn't show that you really want me to, I can just show you it as just like, this is what it does. Or, you know, if I could probably see if I missed any and just show you them all. Like, you know, hey, I missed. Whoa, gosh, this thing goes far. My goodness, you're supposed to only do like a small range with that combination. Yeah, how far are you gonna go? How far will you go? Ah, stop getting in my way. I don't know how far this thing's supposed to go. Oh, and I broke my hoe. Lame. Wow, that is super far. So far that I actually need to get another bucket of water. You need 2 still sources to make an infinite pool. So, you can make an infinite pool with 3 blocks if you need to. And shoot. Oh, really? Stop that. Bad water. I'll just temporarily put that like this. The flowing water should be enough to hydrate it and shouldn't freeze. Either way, I'm going to just re-hoe this land and expand on the wheat farm while it's offline or off camera. And sorry that this went a little bit long. It's only like 15 minutes longer than usual anyways, but yeah, I had all that stuff I wanted to tell you about what's been changed and the wheat farm. Next episode, I'll work more on my melon farm and my reed farm. I have a different method I'm going to use for the reed farm and the melon farm than I have with the brain fart, with the Wheat farm. There we go. I knew it'd come to me. And I hope you guys enjoyed me showing you all the different crafting recipes and all that fun stuff. There is another recipe that I want to teach you guys, but I need a taint and another item. So I'll craft those off camera and get everything ready for the next episode. I shall see you all later. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to join the epicness. And I'm going to bed. It's like freaking 3 a.m. I'm tired. See you all later. This is MrYourWilly signing off. Adios. Hey, I'm back. I know I said I was off, but anyways, I want to show you this bug. Well, first off, I noticed that it doesn't plant further than this. This back row doesn't seem to be planting. And it doesn't seem to harvest further than this. So this seems to be the furthest it's harvesting. So I need to expand the harvest one. I'll do that by basically adding another earth rune to it, and it expands the distance to the max range, I believe. It'll expand it to the max range with just one earth rune. I need to just double check that. And it should expand it all the way up to here. But the other bug is, see, I told you about how it sometimes doesn't catch it. I think, see, it's kind of like has some stuff here and it's kind of stuck there. So what I'm thinking is going on is this thing's trying to suck it up. And it kind of hooks it up here, kind of like brings it up, and then it gets stuck on the rune. So what I'm going to do off camera is just switch this one with this one, craft another earthen rune. I'll have to find some earthen crystals. I used all mine. Oh, actually, I'll show you what I did once again. I just dumped the rest of my earth crystals and a couple more crystals I had in there. Went and found some more. I was looking for some bone meal to grow some of that stuff, and got some crystals from one of the caves down. Remember where the obelisk is? There are some crystals hanging on the walls there, so I grabbed some of the ones over there. And I actually got lucky and crafted something. So I wasn't going to show you this till next episode, but might as well. I got a crystalline bell. Now I'm not going to research this until I get something like bookshelves or something so I can boost it. Because I want this. This is what I've been trying to get for a long time with those crystals. But crystals are so hard for me to get. Well, before, now that seeing as they don't grow back unless you're at, 10%. Oh yeah, I'm definitely further than 10%. So I don't mind harvesting them right now. But yeah, I need to get this one. But yeah, I'm gonna I have one more earthen. So yeah, I'll go ahead and craft in another earthen one, expand it, move those other ones around, and I'll do that all off camera, so it should be done by the time next episode's around. And that V's definitely get a lot of stuff from it. Hey, let's see if that bug's still around while we're here. Open. Put in. Yeah, whatever reason, it doesn't want to accept another crystal after the first one. So remember how I said I'm using 2.1.0 and they literally just released 2.1.1? Maybe that's fixed in that episode. In that version. I'll let you know next episode because by then I'll have the updated version and we'll test that out. But anyways, see you guys later.